Okay, we are at the tail end of day 14 of opening a Bricklink store, which is Thursday. So we're also at the tail end of our second week. And this morning I woke up to a new order. And although it's only $10.55, it's only 10% of that prior order. It's still an order. So I am very happy, mainly as I want to get my orders up. I want to get that feedback. I want to see that people are happy. I want to get to know how the system is working and all that. So, anything is good. So we see they're actually in Florida this time. So one of the things I saw is they chose the U.S. first class packages, and I had to look up what that was. And apparently this is no longer a thing. The post office has rolled this up, and they call it USPS Ground Advantage. So when you open up a Bricklink store, you can add different shipping methods, and you can add a template based on what other people have shared. And this template here was the most popular one. Now, something about that template is shipping for $3 was not enough. I actually ended up spending $4.41 for this order. So that template is also not only out of date in terms of services available through the post office, but the shipping costs are out of date. So if you look here, this is that template. Now once you copy the template, you can make changes to it. But like here, this is the weight band. It's saying $3. So I need to update all of these based on how much Ground Advantage does cost now. And then I have to keep on top of this and keep updating it continuously. So that's no fun. But you know what? I'm learning the system. I'm getting, I'm improving it with each order. How about that? Okay, I'm here looking at my shipping methods, and I'm realizing that I've already added USPS Ground Advantage the other day, tying into the API. So this first class package retail, not needed at all because it has been renamed. I have disabled it for now. I can't delete it until the order that was shipped using this method actually completes. But yeah, I had to disable that so I don't get any new orders with the mix-up where I'm eating into costs that I shouldn't be paying. So one of the things I noticed about this order is they have purchased quite a few items that I had just listed last night. Mainly these plant plates, the coral, the olive green, and the pearl gold. All three of those I listed last night. I believe I also listed the light bluish gray arch, but I can't recall. I mean, I could look back at my backups and find that out. But yeah. One of the problems I found when looking up these orders, you can see this remark number says it's in bag 54, and when I have my box, and I'll show you what the box looks like. So there's the trading card box, and when I open it up, you can see I have different ranges of numbers with this do-it-yourself cardboard divider that I made in between. And this 54 was in the wrong place. So you would expect, okay, 33 to 64. Well, 54, it should be in there. It wasn't. I looked there, it wasn't there. I looked there, it wasn't there. So then I just started, okay, let's look in here, look in here. Oh, it was in here. So I am running into problems with the divider. Now this box, this box uses the smaller bags. The other box that this was in was using the the longer bags, so that could also be a contributing factor. But the way that it's set up now, it's not going to scale up well if I have to keep digging for bags. But you know, I did eventually find everything, and everything was fine, except I didn't have any materials. Because this was Ground Advantage, I have to supply the package myself. So I did run over to Walmart today, and these are bubble mailers that I picked up, 25 of them, 6 inches by 9 inches. Now, I looked for smaller bubble mailers. I just couldn't find anything smaller than this. So, you know, I was in a bind. I had to ship something out today. So I picked this up, ate that cost, and I'm going to have to look online to see if I can find a better option for bubble mailers that is much smaller than this. Here is an option that looks better. So somebody sent me this as a package. It is much smaller, about half the size. And that's all the rigid tubes that I got the other day. Yeah, so I did that. I was very busy today with so many other things that oh man, it's like 11:30, and I had just gotten back from the post office with dropping all this off. In other news that's related though, is that I found an extra bag of these 1x1 black round plates, and these contained 100. And this was alarming to me because I had 2 of them, and I should have only had 1. So I had unaccounted for inventory. And I believe this was related to an order that I had shipped out yesterday. So I went ahead and printed out a label and shipped the extra one over to that over to the buyer and sent him a message that said, hey, look, I have an extra bag of 100 that was unaccounted for in my inventory, which may be missing from your first package. So if you got the correct number, think of it as a complimentary. Don't worry about it. Otherwise, I apologize. I made it sound a bit better than that, but that's the general gist of what was going on. So that he had a heads up with I'm just telling him, hey, if you're missing something, there is another package already on its way. So please don't give me a bad rating. Anyway, that's that. So the labels for the label printer, they arrived today. Although I didn't need them once I found the old labels, but you know, I guess it's good to have them around if this really picks up.